I was born here in Eureka, California. Went through Eureka High School, graduated, and after graduating high school, joined the United States Air Force, where I served 10 years. My experience in the Air Force, it was amazing. It was a great opportunity for me. I was 18, right out of high school, got stationed in Germany, where I did a lot in logistics and air transportation, and got married, had a kid. Yeah, I had an injury in the military, which caused me to have several surgeries on my wrist, and then with the surgeries came the pain pills, and got addicted to those. And then when I got out of the service, I was back in Eureka with a horrible pain pill addiction, and which caused me to start using and selling heroin. I got picked up a couple times for misdemeanors, possession charges, theft. Most recent one was I got busted for heroin, possession of a large amount of heroin and sales. So I got spent a little bit of time behind bars, and yeah, that was from drugs. The last stay I had was just about 2 months in the county jail, and it was a real eye opener. It was not fun, and I had to take a hard look at my life and figure out what I really wanted. This last time, like I said, I had a good clean out period, and it got me thinking straight. The most important thing was getting reunited with my daughter, and get back in her life and try to sort those problems that I caused, and get back in her life. Obviously I wanted somewhere to live, a job, get food on the table, and just be a grown-up, be a man. I found out about Pathway to Payday through the Humboldt Recovery Center. After being released from jail, I was sent to a 90-day program. It was just a addictions program, and while through there, just word of mouth, they asked if people were interested in it, and it was a good opportunity for me to find out the things that I'm missing for a career.
Pathway to Payday came out of a partnership that our Community Access Project for Eureka has with the Kwan Chinn Day Center. We had just a few months earlier done a family literacy event for disadvantaged families and homeless families, and that was a big success. And so we wanted to partner to do sort of another venture, and that ended up becoming the job workshop. What we decided to do was actually ask local businesses to, on the third week, interview the participants. So they not only got mock interviews, they not only learned how to go out and find jobs and how to apply for them, but on the third week, they would be interviewed by real businesses. Like last year, I think we had U.S. Bank, Coast Central, North Coast Cleaning Services, and I think like 7 or 8 more. We had representatives there too, from parks and harbor and facilities, interviewing people on the day of that third workshop to be able to potentially get a job opportunity with us.
The fact that they had real interviews, I thought it was great. Even if I didn't get a job, it would still be good to have that experience under your belt, just so you know how to talk to people and what they're looking for and the type of questions they're going to ask you, how to present yourself. And it was just, I thought it was cool. It was a neat idea.
I was just impressed with his demeanor and his willingness to put himself out there, and professionalism. And I believe that he really absorbed some of the class work and stuff that had gone on before that. And so we were definitely impressed with his appearance and his straightforwardness in the interview process, and his skill set, and also his military background.
What made Craig stand out in my mind was when he got there, he was well prepared. He had his resume. I had a list of questions that I asked him. He presented himself well, as far as his dress, his demeanor, and the way he responded to those few interview questions that we had. They had some, as far as experience during the interviews, they had some viable candidates. There was 3 or 4 that we, kind of separated as we would be interested in, and then Craig ended up being one that we actually called in, and he did very well during the interview.
My reaction to being offered a job with the city, the Parks and Recreation Department, I was very stoked. I was excited. It was all my, it just shows that your hard work, and if you actually follow through with things, it does pay off in the end.
Craig's performance over the last year, outstanding. He was a very good hire for us. He didn't have a lot of knowledge in the background of parks and parks maintenance and all, but he's a very quick learner. He's very attentive and detail oriented in the way he carries out his daily duties.
He's been a stellar employee and gotten nothing but good. I've had nothing but good interactions with him. All of our staff really appreciate his hard work, and also the public.
My favorite part about being part of the Parks Department is that we have a really good group of people, and just everybody gets along and we work as a team. I'm happy to show up to work. It just it's a real strong bond. And besides that, we're doing something great for the community, for the city. We're cleaning up the parks. We're making it so children can be in a safe area when they're playing at the playground. My daughter means the world to me. Being in my addiction, you forget about the person you are and what truly matters to you. All you worry about is the next fix, the next how you can get money. But she's everything to me. She's the one that puts a smile on my face. She's what I breathe for, and I'll do anything for her. When I do have my daughter, I like to take her and show her all the hard work that Daddy does. Just being able to show her all the hard work that I put into it, and she lives in Crescent City, so she's not down in Eureka quite too often. But when she is, she knows that Daddy's making it safe for her to play in.
Craig's performance in the parks maintenance has been stellar. He has really jumped in and become a team player. He can be a leader and a follower, and he can work with the group dynamics really well. And he accepts the training and things and like criticism and things like that, and turns it around into being a really productive employee. And we've really enjoyed having him as part of our team over the last year.
Initially, when I got hired on, it was just a temporary position, about 20 hours a week. And 20 hours was better than none, so I jumped right on that. And I worked hard. I did what I needed to do. I followed through, and didn't need a whole lot of supervision. And it just so happened that a full-time position came along, and all my hard work was paying off. They saw that I had the potential, and I had the goods that they wanted, and so that's what I did. And when I found out that I did get the full-time position, I was excited. I was thrilled. I was tickled.
I think Craig's success is a real showcase that a program like this can work.
We definitely saw the potential. A lot of these individuals are just having, down on their luck and bad times. They've probably had gainful employment in the past, and I'm sure that we were sure that there was going to be an ability to hire people from this, and it turned out to be the case.
Going from an inmate at the county jail to having a full-time position with the city, it's life-changing, and a lot of people don't understand that it is possible, and a lot of people don't know the struggles I've been through, and yeah, it's really eye-opening for me, and it's just great.